Hello HazFam and welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to be sharing with you how I decorated my house for Christmas this year. I found some amazing deals on a lot of items and I'm excited to share with you. Alright guys, let's get into this video. Like always, I like to start in the front of the house. I decided to swap out a traditional wreath and I found this wood wreath at Kirkland's. They were having a 40% off all their Christmas stuff and I found that hook also there. I had a hard time finding a banner that I really liked, but I found this blank banner at Target in their dollar spot and I really thought I could make something with this. So I used the same technique that I used on my applique shirt video that I posted a few weeks ago, so I will put that and link it up here on the screen. So if you're interested and want to know how I did this, I will have that there. I didn't sew it on, I just stopped at the ironing part and I think it turned out really nice. Next up, we're going to be headed into the kitchen. I love the way this turned out. I'm going to be switching my old runner with a red one I found at TJ Maxx, and it has a little bit of glitter on it, which I love, and it makes it a little bit more festive. This year I had a hard time finding florals, and I decided to put Christmas trees everywhere because it is a floral and I didn't really have to make it myself. I found this Christmas tree at TJ Maxx, and that little white canister is from IKEA and I just slipped it in there and it fit perfectly. I have this red candle from Walmart and I'm going to be placing a little metal angel bell I got from a friend. So I'm going to be placing that banner I made here at the kitchen dining room table. I think it would tie in really nicely with the red runner. The black buffalo plaid, I just love that pattern for this year and I love the way it looked and how it turned out. I really am happy with this banner. I was going to leave these canisters empty, but I thought I would add some greenery up there. I got these at Hobby Lobby a few years ago and I thought they really tied everything together. Now I'm going to be heading into the living room and working on my coffee table. Like always, I'm swapping out my table runner. I got this table runner at the Target dollar spot last year and I just pulled it out of my bin for this year. Now this centerpiece took me a long time to make. I didn't know what I really wanted, but at the end it all worked out. This metal Christmas trees from Kirkland's, I got it for 40% off and I kind of wanted to have everything Christ centered. And I found this little sign at Kirkland's as well and I loved it so much. Now I did find this floral at Kirkland's and I thought it just tied everything together, so I did have to remove my candle and that's why there's a candle in the kitchen area this time. So I really wanted to have red pillows in my living room and I had a hard time finding ones that were affordable, but I found some at TJ Maxx and at Ross. The white pillows were at Ross and I got them as a pair for $16.99. The black buffalo plaid, I made them and I'll post that video and have it linked up here so I can show you. I did make a tutorial video of those. And then the red reindeer pillow came in a set as well and that one I got at TJ Maxx for $24.99. And then the Merry Christmas pillow came with a set as well and it was at Walmart for $10. So I feel like I saved and I really didn't want to sew myself, so it all worked out at the end. I was trying to find these like snowy garland everywhere, but everywhere was just so expensive, and I just didn't see myself spending that much for this item. Although if you do, it makes sense because you kind of use it every year, so it kind of works out at the end. But I found this 9-foot Christmas garland at Walmart for $12.98, and I just fluffed it up really nicely, and I added some berries that I had from last year, and I really think it looked really nice, and I will use it again next year. It did have a lot of fallout, but other than that, I think it was really easy to use and it was great quality. So this is where I spent the most money. I bought this wood window thing, I don't know what they call these, at Kirkland's for, it was $89.99. I did have a coupon, so it did end up being like, I would say $50, $50 to $60. So it wasn't that expensive, I feel like, because I'm not just going to use it for Christmas. I'm going to use it year round. But I really wanted it, especially for Christmas, because I wanted to put a wreath up on my wall, and I thought it would look really nice with this. This is the wreath I'm going to be using. This one I showed in a haul. I got it at Home Goods for $24.99, and I mentioned I didn't like the bow, so I'm taking the bow off, and I found this other bow at TJ Maxx for like $4.99, and I lucked out because I have the super glue there to super glue it, but it had this little hook in there that I just wrapped the wire around, and it held really nicely. But I love the way this wreath ended up turning out, and I love it placed on that window, or that wooden windowsill thing. If anybody knows what those things are called, put it in the comments because I have no idea what to call it. I forgot to mention that I used these command hook strips to put up the wooden arch itself, and also I bought some particular hooks just for wreaths, and I used that to put the wreath up there. The wreath, the backing of my wreath was like foam, so I kind of stuck my scissors and made a little hole and like hung it on the hook, and it worked out perfectly. But I feel like if you have like a normal wreath, that hook will hold it in place perfectly, and it's clear so you can't really see it. So now we're headed onto my bookcase. I always love decorating this. I put this frame from Kirkland's up, and then I'm gonna put the Jesus in the manger scene, and I put it on a little cake pedestal to kind of create more volume for that space. And I'm putting these sparkly twinkly lights around it, so at night it just looks really pretty. I'm gonna swap the flowers out for this joy sign I got at Hobby Lobby last year, and then I'm swapping off the grateful sign, and I'm using this Oh Holy Night sign I picked up at Kirkland's. Overall, I loved how it turned out. I felt I had a hard time finding signs. Walmart didn't have much this year, but overall it looks great. I was on a hunt for a sign above my mirror, and when I walked into Kirkland's, I saw this sign and I just loved it. I knew it would work perfectly for my entryway, and I love the way it looks. It matches my table runner. And then I found this metal garland at Kirkland's as well. They were having a 40% off sale, and I got so many things for such good deals. I also used my Spin to Win app, and they were able to combine everything, and I just got a steal there. But this garland was a little heavy, but it still worked well. I use just regular thumbtacks to put it up on the wall. They are clear so you can't see them, but it worked out perfectly. This Jesus in a manger scene I picked up at Kirkland's, and I thought it would look really nice here. I swapped it out for my welcome sign, and I'm wrapping those twinkly lights around that to kind of give it some light at night. I put this tree that I got at Walmart, and I found this bucket at Walmart as well, but I swapped it, as you can see here, because the cord didn't reach it, so I couldn't light up the tree. But overall, I love the way this area turned out. Be finishing up this video with me putting up my Christmas hand towels and swapping out my turkey and my be thankful sign for a Christmas sign. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you love the way my house turned out, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you, for you all watching my videos. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.